Top of the morning to you, John Boy the U.S. Piper. Coffee. Breaking in a Nording Compass. Brown Rustic version. Y'all know I've had the Nording Compass Series Sailor for a while in blue. My R2D2 pipe. Oh, bae. And this one is even shorter and even lighter. I think it's like under an ounce. About the same size bowl. Pretty minimalist, svelte, lightweight, handy. This one comes pre-carbonized. Sailor didn't. And it was a bit of a break-in. This one seems to be a much nicer break-in. Probably a better piece of briar since you're going to see it. And, I guess the pre-carbonized coating probably doesn't hurt. I can take it or leave it. But that'll put hair on your lungs. Not that I'm inhaling, but that'll put hair on your back, laddie. Good blend for coffee. So it's a basic little poker. It will sit with or without tobacco in it. This is not exactly a perfectly flat surface, but got a slight cant, forward cant like many pokers do. Very slight on the Sailor, you don't really see it, if at all. But on this one, it does have a little bit of a canted posture, I guess you'd say. A little bit more traditional looking, while being somewhat untraditional. Vulcanite stem's a little smoother. I wouldn't say it's finely polished. I'd say maybe it saw a polishing wheel, which I don't think the one on the Sailor did. And that may be luck of the draw or something they've just gotten a little better on. It's definitely a machine-made little bit. You can tell there's just a little bit of flashing, so a little bit more polishing wouldn't hurt it. But no rough edges on the button or anything. So I'd say it's been very quickly, maybe. It may have seen a polishing wheel, but it wasn't for long. Given the price point. Probably won't sit empty if you throw a pipe bit on it, because it's that light. The Sailor just barely sits empty with a bit cover on it. Would be an excellent fishing or lining out and about knockabout pipe. Be a good driving pipe. I mean, it weighs nothing. And, it's probably like a 0.7 by 1.3 bowl. So, not a huge pipe, but a good 35-minute smoke. If you get something particularly slow burning in it, you get a good load. You might get 45 minutes out of it, especially if your cadence is a little on the slower side. Mine isn't. But I've hit 45 minutes with like Solani aged burley flake in the sailor, and it's pretty much identically sized, near as I can tell, in the chamber. You've got a little bit longer stem, of course, on the sailor, a little bit larger diameter. You've also got the aluminum, which isn't as thick as it looks. That's like it's folded over to form a lip. So, but it is armor plated. You can see one ding on the edge where I dropped it, a good one. But you know, the briars, other than the bottom, is encased, and then you've got a little urethane doohickey over the bottom for extra insulation, and I guess just because it looks cool. But I've never really had a problem with these getting overly hot, but I'm not smoking goopy aromatics in them, or, you know, they'll get warm, but I've never felt like it got warm enough to be too warm to hold or anything like that. Some people say the tube gets warm, and like if you sit there and hold it, you know, while you smoke it, it'll get warm, but it cools off so rapidly that I think honestly the whole thing, especially on the aluminum covered one, you know, it acts like a heat sink as much as anything else. Slow your cadence a bit or set it down for a minute. It'll cool right back down rapidly. This is my second bowl in this one. I got it yesterday. Smoked a bowl of Old Joe in it. Got about 30-35 minutes. Makes it very economical. It's a good travel pipe. Like, you know, if you're in your hotel room or something, you're going to step out and find one of their park bench chairs or something to sit on. Have a pipe, whatever. You know, you're probably not going to sit there for an hour and a half. And if you want to, you can always load it again, you know. I could definitely see this as a great driving pipe. Light as a feather. That is, it kind of looks carbony, but it's actually just it's kind of a gray anodized finish on the aluminum. With the flash on the sight, you can't really tell, but that does match the stain and all really nice. And of course, it's got your cool little Viking compass thing in Denmark on the bottom. So, yeah, made in Denmark. Probably the worst Denmarkian. Denmarkian. I should be allowed to talk sometimes. Danish. Probably the worst Danish accent ever done. Sounds like a drunk guy from Minnesota. Yeah, I have a soda pop. Hey. Maybe a misplaced Canadian. I don't know. I do love the Danish accent, though. I love all the Nordic accents. I just think they're neat. I like a Russian accent, too. Makes everything sound extra cool, like it's secret rocket plans or something. There we go. There's that nice nuttiness. A little bit of the red Virginia tang, a little bit of the Perique spiciness coming through. I definitely tasted the bowl coating more in the first bowl. Here's the cool thing about the aluminum shank. You put a pipe cleaner down, you get it all in one pass. No ends, ifs, or buts about it. That whopping one drop. So much like the other one, it looks a little different, but to me it doesn't smoke much different than a, more diminutive sized little billiard wood or something, other than being the poker shape. It's small, but it's still, especially with the rustication, it still feels pretty good in the hand, and I got big old hands, so for a small pipe to feel pretty comfortable. Of course, it'd be a nice little shop pipe too. You can set it down and do something, pick it back up. Word has it, this is Eric Nording's favorite pipe around the shop. Like when he's making his other pipes, this is usually what he's smoking, because it smokes well and it's so light. I see the baby dog. She's wanting back out. Well, I better let baby dog out. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your pipes. John Boy the U.S. Piper, out.